But most everybody in the county knows this family or someone in their family. It's a very small community.
The murder trial of two girls in Delphi, Indiana, almost 8 years ago, is getting underway. Jury selection today. The jurors will come from a neighboring county because it's such a high-profile case.
WGN's Courtney Spinelli is here with the latest on the jurors so far. Courtney.
Yeah, good evening. As the trial to decide the fate of the 52-year-old suspect gets underway, day one of jury selection resulted in 14 people being picked so far. In total, 16 will be selected, including 12 jurors and 4 alternates. During the last round of jury selection today, it was revealed there was some type of issue with one of the jurors, which they plan to address tomorrow.
It's a parent's worst nightmare. That's what I see.
But for the families of 13-year-old Abby Williams and 14-year-old Libby German, it's their reality. The girls were murdered as they went for a walk on the Monon High Bridge in Delphi in February 2017. Their loved ones in the courtroom as part of the jury was seated, prepared to hear the case against accused killer Richard Allen.
They have top-notch investigators. They have resources no local community can put together.
Audio in this video recording from Libby's cell phone of a man on the bridge haunted countless people as state police investigators worked to make an arrest. Prosecutors today called Allen the, quote, bridge guy, and allege he kidnapped the girls at gunpoint, forced them to take off their clothes, and cut their throats, leaving behind an unspent bullet linked to him. They also say he confessed dozens of times to killing the girls, but his defense argues those confessions were made under duress and were not factually accurate.
We just have to hope that evidence is sufficient enough to persuade a jury of this individual's guilt. If it's not, then that's a system that we live with.
The specifics of the slayings and any potential motive behind them have long been kept quiet, either under seal or with vague details released. Madison County, Indiana prosecutor Rodney Cummings is not involved in the case, but he is familiar with it.
This is a case where that very much could be a positive result for everybody.
It's one of the most high-profile criminal cases in state history, happening in a county of just over 20,000 people, where most know the victims or suspects' families. That's why Special Judge Fran Gull, appointed by the Supreme Court to oversee proceedings, felt jury selection needed to be held somewhere else.
I think it's absolutely essential to get a jury from not just outside of Carroll County, but outside the Indianapolis media market, and Fort Wayne would be one of those locations.
Dozens of prospective jurors were dismissed for a variety of reasons, including one claiming to be psychic. Once the entire jury and alternates are seated, they'll be sequestered for close to a month as proceedings are held more than 100 miles away in the small community, left forever devastated by these murders.
7 years is a long time to finally be able to get that justice for the families. It's, you know, it doesn't bring the girls back or fix anything, but it at least holds somebody accountable for what happened.
Day 2 of jury selection will continue tomorrow, and the judge says she will hear arguments on some of the motions that are still pending before the trial officially gets underway Friday. In the newsroom, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.